Oh, do I ever have a video for you guys from the Real McCoy Ranch. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And if you guys want to come out to the Real McCoy Ranch for a hunt, all the information is down in the description below, and so is my social media. So you can send me a message, send me an email. You can contact me in different ways, and I can set you up for your trip. I'll be your personal guide. It's a great time. This was a hunt, I would say probably 2.5 to 3 years in the making. Brass really wanted to shoot an axis buck with his bow, and we tried multiple times, had a couple of opportunities, and it just didn't happen. One of those times was earlier this year, back in February, and we had a buck really close. It was just super windy, and the axis were skittish. Things just, like I said, didn't play out for us. But this afternoon in this video, oh man, we couldn't have asked for it to play out any better than what it did. But before we go too much further into this video, I want to give you guys some verses of the day. It comes from Romans chapter 12, verse 6 through 10. It says, "In His grace, God has given us different gifts for doing certain things well. So if God has given you the ability to prophesy, speak out with as much faith as God has given you. If your gift is serving others, serve them well. If you're a teacher, teach well. If your gift is to encourage others, be encouraged. If it is giving, give generously. If God has given you leadership ability, take the responsibility seriously. And if you have a gift for showing kindness to others, do it gladly." Verse 9 says, "Don't just pretend to love others, really love them. Hate what is wrong, hold tightly to what is good. Love each other with genuine affection, and take delight in honoring each other." Strive to do what God's called you today, and let's genuinely love others. Not just say that we do, not just kind of pretend. This whole entire world would be a much better place if we all had different attitudes and more love. I can promise you that much. Moving forward, Bryce and Jerry and I jumped in the stand and immediately started seeing animals. That's part of the reason why I didn't film an intro, is because I knew that there was going to be some axes come in, and I just didn't want to be making a whole lot of noise. But Jerry fed the roads for us. We piled in and got quiet, and it took probably 15-20 minutes before one axis buck came in all by himself, and it just so happened that he was the one. He was the one that I knew Bryce needed. This hunt was special to me for many reasons. Bryce was down to the ranch with his family, so his son and his wife got to see the entire thing, or see the animal. They didn't get to see the actual hunt itself in the blind, but they got to be a part of the cleaning process and the picture taking process, and that was so much fun to me. But you just can't beat sitting in a deer stand with some of your best friends and some of the people that are closest to you in the whole wide world. And I'm not sure I've been going back and watching the GoPro footage that you guys are fixing to see, but I've been going back and watching the GoPro footage, and I think that I might be a little bit more excited than Bryce was, because as soon as I saw that arrowhead, I was freaking out. You guys are going to see it, but I think I might have scared Bryce a little bit, because he was like wide-eyed looking at me like I just did it, and I'm freaking out in his face with a high five. But it was awesome. Nonetheless, it was awesome. And instead of me telling you about how awesome it was, I'm going to let you guys watch it. Here it is.
stick. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Do your real punk. You like a
Oh, yeah. That was a perfect freaking stick. Awesome job.
Oh, slam that dude.
That's a great deer.
Oh, that is.
That's awesome.
Let down if you need to.
Where is he?
21.
21.
Take your time. He's gonna spin around. You slammed him.
I'm not hard.
Okay, he turned again on my goal.
I knew I didn't have much longer because those pigs.
I know.
That was awesome, dude. That was crazy. Made him squeal a little bit.
Dude, you know, he lived with sound like a pig.
He did. It's not like I shot
It's
his
like
heart.
it's like a man. Quick, take it like a man. Take it, man. Take it like a man.
I bet we'll be able to follow that blood trail for a long time.
Yeah.
He's gonna be right
He's
here.
right over there.
He ain't gonna be far at all.
Hard shot the crap out of you.
Uh-oh.
Appreciate it. That's
Time
awesome.
to,
Yes, sir.
time to sell.
I have never ever in my life heard an axis make that noise whenever it was hit with an arrow. It was a very surprising, very shocking noise, and a very interesting experience to say the very least. This buck ran, I'd say in total 75, 80 yards, and it just kind of made a big horseshoe shaped loop. And to be honest with you, I don't know how it ran as far as it did, because he, after further investigation, caught both lungs, and that broadhead stopped about halfway in the heart. So I'm very amazed at the toughness of axis and of hogs. Them two animals right there, those two species, just never cease to amaze me. Bryce and I don't get to do it as often as we used to, hunting that is, and I really cherish and enjoy the moments that we get together sitting. Whenever we were growing up together in high school and so forth, you know, we were hunting together all the time. And now that we've gotten older and gotten jobs, and he started his little family, and just life in general, we don't get the opportunity as much as I know we would both like. So this video is really special to me. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Be sure that you hit that subscribe button and leave me a thumbs up if you do enjoy these videos from the ranch. But like I said, once again, all the information, the price list, all that good stuff is down in the description below, and you guys can check it out. Back to the regularly scheduled broadhead testing hog hunting videos and the next one. You guys stay tuned for that. Make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss it. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in just a few days.